Hi, my name is Morgan, and I'm going to be talking about the drug alcohol. So let's get started with what is alcohol. So alcohol is also known as ethanol, and it's the ingredient that's found in beer and wine. And alcohol is formed when yeast ferments the sugars in different foods. For example, wine is made from the sugar in grapes. So alcohol also depresses the central nervous system at high doses, so it influences almost every major organ system of the body. But at low doses, alcohol can act as a stimulant, which causes euphoria and talkativeness. But this is an addictive drug, so it may produce a physical and behavioral dependence. And I know I talked about low amounts of alcohol and high amounts of alcohol and its different effects. So let's see what is considered the standard size drink. So 12 ounces of beer would have 5% alcohol content, 8 ounces of malt liquor would have 7% alcohol content, 5 ounces of wine would have 12% alcohol content, and so on. So the drinks that you get at in Vegas can have as much as 3 or more amounts of alcohol than in a standard drink, as shown right here. So how can you determine if you drink too much? So your blood alcohol concentration can determine your intoxicity level, such as if you're able to drive, are you legally intoxicated, are you near death? So your BAC is determined primarily by how much alcohol you drink, the rate of consumption, your weight, your gender, and other influences such as hydration. Did you drink water? Did you eat food before you drank? And the type of drink. So who is being affected, and is alcohol use common, and why? So college students, adults, adolescents, older adults, so pretty much everyone is being affected by this legal drug because it's sold pretty much everywhere from local grocery stores to restaurants. So the impact on college students is that college students do have large amounts of binge drinking, which is common among university individuals. Also, alcohol is deemed as a social drug because it's often associated with parties, anniversaries, dinners, and so on. So it's considered with having a good time. So this is considered an acceptable drug by many, and alcohol is a drug that is considered the #1 common abused drug. So since I've told you about who is using alcohol, let's see the risks associated with high amounts of alcohol. So the risk of drinking too much alcohol at one time can cause drowsiness, respiratory depression, where breathing becomes slow. High amounts can also be lethal and can lead to problems such as learning and memory problems, including dementia and poor school performance. It also can affect your mental health, such as including depression, anxiety, also causes social problems with family, job-related problems, unemployment, and alcohol use, and it could cause alcohol use disorders, such as alcohol dependence, which can lead to you becoming an alcoholic. So let's see alcohol effects on the bodies. So since alcohol influences almost every organ system in the body after entering the bloodstream, it can interfere with the brain because alcohol goes to the brain almost as soon as it's consumed. So it affects the way it works, changing your mood, your behavior, and making it harder to think clearly and move with coordination. It also affects your heart, leading to stroke, high blood pressure, damaging the liver. It can also cause cancers, according to the US Department of Health and Human Services, which states consuming high amounts of alcohol is a known human carcinogen, so it can cause head and neck cancer, esophageal, liver, breast, and colorectal cancer, according to the National Cancer Institute. And it can also weaken your immune system because it makes your body more susceptible to disease. So let's see, there are consequences of alcohol, which can be long-term and short-term. So there are fatalities and injuries such as suicide, motor vehicle crashes. There's alcohol-related crimes such as murders, rapes, assaults, child abuse, sexual abuse. It also can lead to blackouts, so your vision can become blurred. It also can affect your health problems such as liver disease, cardiovascular, depression. For women who drink while pregnant, it can cause fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, which can cause lifelong problems such as physical, cognitive, and behavioral problems, and alcohol use disorder, also absenteeism from work, and increased healthcare expenses. So there are treatments for excess use of alcohol, such as behavioral treatments to change drinking behavior through counseling, medication to prevent relapse prescribed by the primary care physician, and also mutual support groups such as Alcoholics Anonymous and a 12-step program that provides peer support for quitting drinking alcohol. And these are my references. Thank you.